Hey, in today's Pivot and Profit, I want to talk to you about the quality quandary, why less is so much more. And I don't mean this as a cliche, because if you're an entrepreneur, if you're in business, or you're looking at marketing, everyone will tell you, the more you focus, the less you do, the more successful you are. So why do we try to do much, and why do we put so much value in traffic, and big email lists, and huge Facebook fan pages? Let me tell you the secret, and a little bit about my little friend Bamboo back here. This bamboo tree that I grew is an example of how quality is better than quantity, because if I let this puppy grow over my yard, it could take over the whole yard. I've been in places in China and Hawaii where whole hillsides are taken over because this baby loves to take it over. Now, I really love bamboo, but in this small area, in what I like to call a niche market, it fits, it's beautiful, it does what I want it to do, but if it took over, there would be too much of it. And that's what I'm talking about in terms of your business. Quality versus quantity, which is a huge theme that most people are missing. Think about it. People brag about their traffic, about hundreds of thousands of visitors. But does it monetize? Are those quality visitors? Even people who've done search engine positioning for a long time will always tell you that it's not just the keywords. It's the small amount of keywords, maybe 10%, that people actually buy from. Think about this. In affiliate marketing, since the beginning, it's been the 95-5 rule. 5% of your affiliates generate most of your sales. Even in email, the final one, people talk about their big lists, and I've seen a guy send out hundreds of thousands of emails and get maybe 10 or 20 sales. Why? Because the quality of that list, measured in responsiveness and paying attention to you, is not there. And that's what I want to talk to you about in terms of quality versus quantity. You need to start working on the relationships, people who know you, not just traffic, not just email lists, not even just Facebook fan pages. Hey, all of these are great, but a Facebook fan page, only 10% of the people who like you ever return. And this is so common. People think it's this big world where everything happens, where it's quantity, and it's really easy to brag about quantity. In fact, when someone's bragging about quantity, be a little bit afraid. When they're talking about how much it monetizes, how much it turns into revenue, then that quality of that audience, how they're coming there, their intention, what they're there for. Are they really there to do business with you, or just to watch and read and lurk? And the reality is, it's always a small percentage in business that convert. It's a small percentage of your efforts that generate all your success. So trying to do so much, trying to run around, trying to set goals lists, 50 items long, is sort of crazy. What I want to talk to you about is pick 3 items from that goals list, focus on them, and try to do them. And stop being in love with the solution you're providing. And here's what I mean. When we create a business, often we'll have a passion, we'll want to solve a problem, but it's only our interpretation of that problem. Your goal as a business person is to ask the audience, is to listen to them, call them, interact with them, and listen to them until you get at the core of their problem. That leads you to a quality business. That leads you to focusing on quality markets, quality customers that are smaller amounts. And I'll leave you with one example. A friend of mine created a blog that he did for about 6 to 12 months, writing from his heart, gathering people, and he built an email list of 800 people. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, right? Not in our worlds of, oh, you need 100,000 email lists. Out of those 800 people, within 6 months, he was able to convert 200 of them to a 200 a month coaching program. And it wasn't some hype or hot air, it's because he was genuine, and the quality of that relationship was more important than the quantity. He could have had 10,000, but how many are paying attention to you? And how many are really coming in? So don't fall for the illusion of quality and quantity, fall for the reality of quality. It's not like bamboo. You don't want to plant this puppy and have it grow everywhere. You want to pick niche markets, you want to nurse them, and you want to be able to nurture a quality, a relationship where people know, like, and trust you. My name's Declan, and I'm done with this Pivot and Profit, the quality quandary. Remember, the less you do, the more you get. It doesn't sound like it, but don't get into fake productivity of trying to do too much. Quality comes from really focusing your energies and focusing on the audience that really knows, likes, and trusts you.